these shows is the coziness of them and being able to be close to everyone. I really want to give a huge thanks to Diane Banty, who is lending this space to us to do this. She is a huge supporter. Yes. She's been very lovely, not only supportive of like these shows, but also I do these tonic sessions. I know a couple of you have been at those, and I do them upstairs, and there's sort of a exercise in like being present, so there's a little bit of yoga, a little meditation, but she's been nice enough to let us go into that space too, to chill out whenever we can. I'm super excited to have Star here as well. I just think she's a phenomenal artist. Her new record is just mind-blowing to me, and too, and it's over here, as well as her art as well, so I'm really glad she brought a bunch of that as well. We're gonna start off. I may at the end of this, last time I did this, I opened up for questions. I was like, because it's storyteller night, right? So I'll probably do that. We'll probably be limited in time on that, but I'll try and do that. Surprisingly, people have questions, so I was like, oh shit. Okay. We'll do that though. But first we're gonna start, this song's called Breathe. I really set a goal this year of like playing shows with other women, other artists that I really admire. So I'm excited for this show tonight. And there's a March 8th National Women's Day show at the Clockout Lounge. And this time I'm not going to be sick. I'm going to be there. And just, it's just been a year where I also feel like words matter more than ever. And so that's what I'm thinking about, like when replaying songs and things like that, just kind of going back to that place where they were written, and just feeling the importance of that. This song, though, I'm going to tell you the story about this song. So this song is called Wrestle It Out. And a few years ago, I did adjunct teaching at School of Theater and Arts in Tacoma. And it was like advanced songwriting and performance. And so I would give the students kind of a challenge, and one of them was like, write a song in 24 hours. And just like high school students, they came the next day. Some of them were just like, I'm like, okay, where's your song? And they were like, oh, it's like really hard, you know, like, oh God, or whatever. And I was like, okay, I get that. I was like, but, you know, stop with the perfectionism, you know, like just go intuitively and all of that. And they're like, oh, it's really hard. And I was like, okay, I'll write you a song. And like wrote this song in 20 minutes. So they were just like, oh, and I was like, if you just get out of the way, don't worry about what comes out. Don't worry about perfectionism. You'll be amazed at what comes out. And so I just have decades on them, though, of like practicing. It's so easy. She's the one who wakes in the morning, cuts her hair on glass to be free. Ooh, it's the Minnesota mile that drives me down from the mountain, kicking my... Hold on, I just forgot the words. No, go ahead. I remember. No, I got it. She's the one who wakes in the morning, cuts her hair on glass to be free. It's the mediocre mind that jumps around and defeats me, making me feel at ease. So it seems. Ooh. And will we wrestle it out? Jump out of windows and houses to run away to what awaits us. She's the one who proves in an instant just what she is made of. She's cool. Ooh. It's the Minnesota mile that drags me down from the mountain, kicking my ass in turn. Set me free. Out of windows and houses to run away girlfriends of mine, and I don't know about a bunch of you, but I'm really feeling much farther away from my 20s. My 30s. I just want to let you know I'm feeling that. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And I don't know, I had a pretty good time at my 20s. But I do know Evie. What's that? Yeah, should we do that? Let's do Trafalgar, yeah. Awesome. This song's called Trafalgar Square. In Trafalgar Square, I stood with wet hair and I was running away. 'Cause you let me down again, my so-called best friend. It seemed easy enough, now it hadn't looked that tough. Oh, and in Trafalgar Square, I stood with blood red hair, and I meant what to pick up my emotion. And you would think that after all this time I would have grown a steel spine, but I found myself just broken and down in despair. I couldn't think of anywhere to go but a bar on a night where everybody lowers their sights. And for the first time I believed the only way out for me was to drown. Yeah, it was to drown. Trafalgar Square, the truth hanging in the air, and I was wishing that none of it could hurt me. And you would think that after all this time I would have grown up steel spine, but I found myself just broken, and I forgot the words again and all the emotion. That's what happens at 58, you know. Whatever. Well, we're rolling with it. In the sound despair, I couldn't think of. I'm just gonna go for it. Anywhere to go. Far, all night for everybody. I know it's the sights, and for the first time I believe. First time I believe. First time I believe. Fuck it, that's how that's gonna work.
Yes! The boss of bosses.
It's good for people to see imperfection.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Should we do, let's do half shell.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to. Ready when you are, boss.
Now I'm paranoid.
So, Carrie's direction to me on this when we rehearsed it was drier, darker, drier, darker, dry, darker. Okay. You guys can grade me after.
Drier, darker. Yeah. I was in a mood.
That's fast.
That's fast now. Okay, I'm really sweating up a storm here. Hold on. What I don't want to, and you can't make me do what I don't want. I am tired of being lying to each other. Well, if we say I'm different, well, these days I realize life goes by so fast. And if I close my eyes for too long, I'm gonna miss the one I had. 'Cause I've been spending time on everyone and burning out like a smoking gun. And there'll be nobody else to blame, yeah, but myself. And hell, I am tired, wasted, using all my friends. And the truth is I need some time to myself to figure out what's next. Hell, and it's lonely inside this half-shell life. Hell, it's lonely inside this half-shell life. Yeah, well, the truth is I don't need you, I don't want you, so I won't keep you. Believe me, I appreciate all you think you do. But I've been spending time on everyone, tripping over things I've left undone. And I'll be talking all about it, just to myself. Hell, I am tired, wasted, and using all my friends. And the truth is I need some time to myself to figure out what's next. Hell, and it's lonely inside this half-shell life. Hell, it's lonely inside this half-shell life. Cause I am not your money maker, and you are not my best friend, and we'd be lying to each other if we said different. So dry, so dry. I'm sweating. Hello. I think we have we have two more.
Yeah.
Let's do you want to do limbo?
Let's do it, yeah. You get the,
That was very dark, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Very dry. Let the grading begin.
My work here is done.
Very good. Very dark, very dry. Okay, I said I do like questions. Anybody we opened it with storytelling is just in the past just talking about how songs are written, but does anybody have like a question or anything? Last time I was like, oh shit, people have questions. Okay. Why do I do this? Okay.
Have you ever written a song and you were really happy with it and then played it a few times and then basically
Was over it.
yeah, or how far into it will you still decide to kind of rebuild it?
I won't. Yeah.
Just
Well, I've written things where I'm like, I'm not in that mood anymore. You know what I mean? Like, or all my stuff is it is personal, so it's emotional. So there'll be some things that I've written where I was like, well, I just don't feel that way anymore, or I don't feel connected to it in any way. There's things that have never been recorded. And at least for me, when something's dead, it's just kind of dead. Unless something happens 10 years later and you're like, ooh. But it feels like such a momentary thing that it's like, oh, I either got that or I don't got that.
And you don't feel bad for.
I don't feel bad about anything. That's a dangerous thing. Don't go down that. Don't feel bad. I would feel worse if there was an idea and I didn't stop to take it. That's the thing. If it shows up, don't ignore it. Like then you'll lose it. That's what I would feel bad about. Yeah.
So if you don't record it, how do you not lose track of it for posterity's sake?
I don't know. I don't know. I will have to remember lyrics though. Look, our hair matches. You look like me. You're my doppelganger. I don't know. Like, I'll have to remember lyrics. Like, I'm gonna have to go and do that. But like, once something's stamped, it's sort of just stamped, and it's almost like riding a bike. You'll be like, oh yeah, that thing.
And then it kind of comes back.
Then it comes back because I think all music it comes deeply. You know what I mean? Or a tune. So somehow it's in there. But I've definitely had to go digging sometimes and be like, what was that like? You know what I mean?
Are you writing these songs about me?
Yes. I've been following you for years.
That's what I thought.
God, she's creepy. That girl's creepy.
I guess it depends on how it comes out or who's doing it, but how do you feel about people copying your music? Your personal...
Do they?
If so,
I don't know.
No, nobody has that you've known that like took your song and did something else with it?
Well, people have covered things, you know, and that's always high flattery. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if I see a video and somebody's playing a Hammerbox song or Goodness, that's high flattery. I'm always like, oh, no, I had to, and yes. And I had an amazing, last year, Gene, you might remember that. A girl messaged me on Messenger, and she was like 16, and she was like, hey, can you send me the chords to, what was the song? One of mine. But, no, Between You and I. And I was like, oh, and she was like, she goes, my dad played this song for me all the time, and so I want to learn it. And I was like, well, I could play it for you. I don't know it. I mean, I don't even know what key my songs are in, so I don't chart, I don't do anything. I don't know how to do any of that. But I said, well, I could go, fine, I'll get it for you. And then she figured it out and sent me a recording of it. She sounded amazing, and it'll make me cry because it was like, that's one of the first songs I ever wrote. And I just thought, you know, at that age, you're like super alone in your head. Nowhere in your mind are you like, someone 30 years later who's 16 is going to be like, this speaks to me, whatever. And I'm like, fucking winning. Okay, we're gonna play one last song here. So we have some time. We're gonna do Limbo. This is off the first record I did, Home, which I have over here. Giant face. That's gotta be weird, me singing. This is over here. But I almost took my shirt. Oh, nice, nice. Anyway, this is called Limbo. Help me out of this limbo that we're in. I've been waiting for someone outside my window. Oh. And I know this is my passageway to home from mistakes that I have made. And this hurt that's left a home. And baby cries out that she needs something good to look forward to. And I never said love was easy, but I've got to try. Now tell me, where is this road that leads me back to serenity? Of a calm beating heart and relief of a quiet mind. Well, can't you see